This is very interesting. This is Freeman Fly. He actually has a lot of good things to show you, but again, he believes there's demons. He believes there's a Satan, but doesn't believe that Christ is real. He's going to try to fight this stuff off on his own power. Or I don't know what his backup plan is. But it's still interesting. This is a Solomon symbol. Solomon was known in the Bible as a magician until he went to God and gave up his magic. But this is a symbol that holds demons. Now, to use science with magic is actually science like CERN would be something a magician would use. It's really science based with math and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm going to leave the link below that you want to watch this. It's pretty interesting. Now, I want to explain to you what happens. There's a demon world that we don't know about. We're not supposed to play with it. And when you do magic, you're playing with the demon world. Now, if I was to believe in myself and manifestation, if I was going to go that route, I would say something like, let me manifest this bottle to move. And I would put my hand out. Now, if a demon in the other world wanted to oblige me, he would push the bottle, see? And I would think, wow, I did it. I got powers, you know? I'm a sorcerer. And then you would start thinking manifestation, all that stuff is real. Now, when you're walking across the street and a bus is about to hit you, you say, oh, I don't need it. I don't need God. I got my own powers. I don't need Jesus. I got my own powers. So you try and stop the bus. Stop bus from hitting me. And next thing you know, the bus will cram your ass onto that ground and you'll be as flat as a pancake. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. They hate us. They'll play with us. They'll give you powers. But when you need them, they'll kick you off the cliff. Jesus Christ is a cliff. It's like hanging on to a cliff. You want to save your family. You want to save your friends. You don't want them to fall. But you really got to worry about yourself because you're hanging on a cliff too. So you try to save people, but you don't let them bring you back in their direction. You don't let them bring you away from God because you're like hanging on to a cliff. And if you let go, you're going to fall. That's what worshiping Christ is like. You got to take care of yourself first. Because, and you might see a lot of people you love fall away. But this is not a game. This is some really bad stuff. The world is a lot worse than you think. And there's a lot more hope than you know. A lot more beauty than you know. It's waiting for you if you surrender your heart over to Christ. But I'm going to leave the link below. This still is pretty interesting stuff. Solomon was a real powerful magician. The Bible even says he had a lot of sorcery power. But he turned it over to the Lord. He knew that the Lord, there was just nothing like it. You know, like God, like God's love. God's love is God won't let you down. He's not a show off. The bottle won't move, but you'll have a bottle of water to drink. That's the difference. God is love, and the other way will lead you nowhere but to destruction. If you don't accept Christ, if you don't follow Christ, the devil can actually use you without you even knowing it. He can have you do certain movements and trigger you certain ways to help bring in his one world order. Everything fits into place. Everything affects each other. Everyone affects each other. Everything affects itself.